Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today I have a folding chair rack. It also holds some tables. So let's open up, see everything that we get inside. It's probably a little bit too big for my workstation here, but let's open up, see what we get, put it together as much as we can, and then we'll determine where we're gonna put it. I have a couple folding tables and chairs that I can put on it. I don't have enough to fill it up completely, but I'm sure you'll get the idea after it is assembled. So let's open up. It is kind of a heavy box, so definitely a team lift to say the least. I can kind of handle it by myself, but you definitely probably should get a second person to help you with it. Okay. We're going to unpack piece by piece. Let's kind of get that out of the way. So let me bring the directions to you and you can check it out, see what we got. Okay, so that's what that's going to look like. Your parts list, your framing pieces for the casters, the whole assembly, and then done. So pretty easy, it looks like, putting it together. Okay, and it does come with some tools. Looks like the label 10 to 13. I'm probably going to use my own wrenches just because they're there in a pinch. If you have your own tools, why not use them? Okay, so part A, D, C, E, and B. So let me get another table, parts table that I can lay out all my pieces. That way it makes it a little easier. Got my 10 and 13 wrenches. So let's hope that makes things easier. So we're gonna be looking for L. So again, that is this piece, and it has the place where it looks like the casters are gonna go right into. So we're looking for C. And they have two types of casters. You have one that has the brake and one that doesn't have the brake. So it's gonna be your decision. I typically alternate. I put one end with a brake, one without. That way you got each corner stabilized. Okay, so that bar is done. That's kind of like what it looks like. And I'm going to zip fast forward through the next one. And it looks like I got some bolts on the inner side. So you can kind of see that. So that'll give me the orientation that I need to mount the other brake, which I'll make opposite. So that's that. Brakes on this side. I'm going to put the brake on this one. And then the other caster on this side. So pretty easy. Okay, so we're moving on to this rail so you can kind of see how that looks. And it looks like so these two pieces do look like identical, except you'll notice that one has some nut certs or screw holes in the top. So you can kind of, that's gonna be the top one. And then the bottom piece doesn't have any of those nut certs, screw holes in it. So this is part N, and then I guess this is what they're calling part B. Okay, so it looks like that's gonna face down. And then these are the other brackets. And it looks like this frame is gonna go in together like that. So I'll give you kind of a look out from the corner. Then we're going to look for parts A are going to be the bolts, and part B are going to be the nuts that go on it. Okay, so next step is actually to put the top cross member on, but because of my workspace that I'm doing this, so I get the best camera angle for you, I'm going to put one of the base pieces on, just so it's a little more stable for me. And according to this, it has these little nut certs are going to be facing on the outside of this side. And this is another A and B that goes in here. This bracket uses your D bolts, which are basically your 10 millimeter. Okay, then you have these angle pieces, and I'll show you close-ups of everything, but they are going to go on the ends here on the other side, and you'll see the bolt holes for them. And it's also bolt D. Okay, so there you can kind of see it rolling around on the floor. Next, we're going to put this top piece on. So basically, we'll sandwich in between here like this. So let's get one of the A bolts in here. Just so that kind of holds that in place. Okay, and then we'll bring this over. Have that sitting here just like that. Nice and easy. Okay, so pushing this back a little bit. So each one of these chair hangers slips on top like that. And then you have D bolt that will go in and hold that in place. And these go in with bolt E, and they attach right here. Okay, so that's all set. So let me put a couple tables and chairs on this, and I'll give you some close-ups. We go from there, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is how you stack the chairs and the table on this. And really easy to move around with the wheels, caster wheels on that. But yeah, very nice. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching and be safe out there.